Me with a pen in my hand. I wasn't drawing on my legs, I swear.
Hey, everybody, welcome back. I'm Sherry,
And I'm Brooke.
and Brooke is reacting to Xena, Warrior Princess.
Xena time.
Yeah, we almost re recorded an episode because I saved it wrong of Hercules.
It also, for them, will not feel like it's been forever because I
Yeah,
think we do well at like getting ahead, but for us, it feels like it's been forever.
it has been a month uh, um, short of 2 days. So June 9th was the last time we recorded.
Woof.
I think it was June 9th. Wait, let me see when that Hercules episode was.
That would make sense because the next weekend would have been in the teens, and I went to Pride on the 16th. So I wasn't able to film on the 17th, but I think we did the weekend before.
Yeah, June 9th was the last time we recorded.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's been a hot minute.
Truly the drama of computers and stuff. But, I have a new computer now. It's been working great. Maybe
Well,
things happen for a reason.
we had Pride, then
Then my computer died.
I was sick in part of that somewhere, so part of it was my fault there. And then, well, no, we both had the same
Yeah,
something
my
on the,
computer died and you were sick. So we weren't doing it that weekend anyway.
and then my 50th birthday party we missed because I had too much going on.
Yeah, and now it's a
So,
month later and we're here.
yeah. So, and actually, my video of Hercules that went up last night is partially blocked. So those in the U.S. and Canada can't see it right now.
Oh, that
Um,
stinks.
so for those of you that follow on YouTube, that's where we're at right now. Well, even on Patreon because I don't give you a head. I'm
Yeah.
not that
I guess
fast.
the one that's blocked is up on Patreon though. So if you're
Yeah,
like, I can't see it, though this will come out way later. So it's like either
it
you
better
went
be
and watched
unblocked by
it or
then.
you didn't. I would
Um,
assume so.
the only announcement I have is I need to publicly apologize to Bara. Well, I think I did it last episode, but just in case, publicly apologize to Bara because he is not a Zeus hater. I thought he was.
It's not
Um,
our fault Bara has bad taste. No. Me and Bara become mortal enemies. I'm like, oh, well, Zoo sucks, so
it looks like I didn't finish. Well, I think I finished doing my research, but it kind of looks like I haven't. But that's all of the ahead announcements that I have. And we kind of already talked about it. If you would please comment, like, and subscribe, that would help us out. Even if it's an episode you don't like, if you'll play it in the background, that
yeah, it
helps.
does help YouTube be like, this series is popular. I should share it to other people.
Yeah. So, and as Brooke mentioned, she has Patreon, so you can go over there. She's got at least one exclusive show on
Yeah,
Patreon.
we have Alias, and we're about to finish season 2 of that show. And I think it has 5 seasons.
Okay.
But when that finishes, patrons will pick a new show. So if you're not on Patreon, you don't get to pick that show.
True.
And that one is just uncut reactions for Patreon. And I have Buffy Angel, and I've started Steven Universe, which is a cartoon,
Yep.
to replace She-Ra.
Yep. So that's where she's at. So go over there. Also, her YouTube channel is down below, so you can find it easily that way. If you,
Yeah, as of recording, I'm 20 subs away, I think, from 500.
I get a,
So,
I get a different Brooke. Yeah, your last name's public, right?
yeah, I don't really say it in videos, but I know it's findable.
Yeah, well, there's another woman with the same name that does outdoorsy stuff that pops up. So I
Oh,
have to put the React in there, but I put her link down below so you can
yeah.
easily find it.
I've never met someone with the same name as me. Me texting her, "Do you want to collab? We have the same name and complete opposite interests."
Yeah, complete office. So, all right, this one, I've debated about telling you the title of it, but I think I will go ahead and do it.
It's just. Oh, I was like, ooh, it's gonna be a surprise. What's it gonna be?
This one, so we're on season 1, episode 15, and
Mm-hmm.
this one is called Warrior Princess.
That feels like such a funny title for this era of TV. Like, I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm like, that sounds like what Netflix would title an episode of a show.
Mm-hmm. Well, we know that Xena is called
Mm.
Warrior Princess.
Yeah, that's why I'm like dot 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 princess. Maybe it's not going to be about Xena though. Maybe that's a misdirect.
Well, we know that Gabrielle is an Amazon princess.
Yeah, but we lost her spear, or at
Her
least I haven't
staff,
seen it in a while. Yeah,
yeah. Well,
it's
their
gone.
tools appear and disappear just like their clothes. You know, they never
Yeah, you're
have
like,
any
where are you
bags.
carrying this other outfit? Like, I'm not crazy.
So, any other ponderings of the name?
Yeah, I feel like I don't think it can be, unless it actually is gonna, it could be like Xena is called a warrior princess, but like, I guess we've never actually seen the princess part. Like, they call her that, but like, I kind of guess they just called her that because she was pretty and like a woman. But like, is she actually a princess? Like, with title and everything? I guess I don't know. So maybe like we've only seen the warrior half of Xena, and now we're gonna see where the princess half comes from.
Maybe.
I
They
don't
do
know.
get into that in the series at some point. So,
Cause I guess yeah,
is it
I've
this
not really
episode?
thought about it. I kind of just thought she was like a pretty warrior woman, so like she got the nickname like warrior princess. But like I guess I haven't considered she could be an actual princess.
We'll have to see.
Hmm.
Let's go.
Interesting.
Let's
I'm
go
like,
ahead and get into it, and let you go ahead and figure out what they're talking about.
She was Xena. Her courage will change the world.
Or at a castle, or a fort.
drama.
I'm here to see the king.
Is the king her dad? Is she a princess? Tell me.
The show will tell you.
Her mom didn't seem like a queen though. She like worked at a tavern. That's
Yeah.
kind of why I thought she wasn't a real princess. I was like, oh, it's just a nickname. In my opinion, getting comfy in my blanket. Well, Xena's forced to walk around in like uncomfy leather skirts.
I'm fine.
Who the fuck are you?
What are you doing?
I just thought you might want to cover your costume.
What's wrong with my
Costume?
Can you ask him to come to me?
Of course, your wish is my command.
Okay, sad girl.
A wish is my command.
Is she a genie? Oh no, it's a white guy. Run. He's probably gonna ask you for a hug or something. Where's my hug?
With a dagger?
Well, I'd rather fight a guy with a dagger. Bro, she truly set you on fire. What an icon. Goodbye.
He's headed west. Go
That's
after
a
him.
big
Bro, that is
crown.
the biggest crown I've ever. He looks like the Burger King.
What's going on here?
God's above.
He was trying to steal my
It's remarkable.
Whoppers.
The hamburger.
I'm sorry. May I present my daughter?
Not again. They can't do this to me again. How many characters can she play? Oh my god. It's like Barbie Princess and the Popper. They're gonna switch places.
So, it's about the warrior, and it's about a princess.
And they're gonna switch places.
For a hero.
I've seen the Barbie movie.
Barbie.
Yeah, Barbie Princess and the Pauper is
Was
iconic.
Xena,
I
a
wasn't
mighty
even a Barbie
princess
movie kid, but
forged
like
in the
that one's
heat of
iconic.
battle.
I don't think Barbie ever made a Xena Barbie. That would have been a good one.
The
I have watched all the animated. Well, I watched a video about someone who watched all the animated movies.
danger
I don't think she's ever a warrior princess like that, but there are some where she fights.
Okay.
She does love horses. They do have that in common.
Yeah. Yeah.
Barbie girls and horse girls go hand in
May I
hand.
present my
I was a
daughter,
Bratz
Diana,
girl and a wolf
Princess of
girl.
Triss?
Okay,
My dear,
that's me.
this is Xena.
I feel like that's
warrior
me.
princess.
It's like looking in a mirror. Before I brushed my hair.
You can see the black
Diana,
screen
could you
that they
leave
did to
Xena
do
near
that.
the door?
Oh, but
It's like, damn, they ain't even just
Diana,
trying to do like
Please.
double angles here.
Did it pretty
I
well,
didn't want
though.
to talk about the attempt on
Yeah.
her life in front of her. I heard from my cousin Sisyphus of the remarkable resemblance you bore to my daughter.
Not
Yeah. I
syphilis.
thought it was
Didn't he
fatal.
die
Could
like
you help
3
me?
times?
There are plenty of people out there
Never
who could use my
escape
help.
him.
The assassin has escaped.
Okay, like he was on fire,
As you see,
guys. You're bad
Our
at your
guards
job.
are not doing well.
Well, he didn't call the
This
guards
is the
idiots.
second
So.
attempt on-
Well, look at his
I'm told that of
crown.
late you have become a fighter
The
for
man
justice.
doesn't make good
But
decisions.
what is more just than putting the slave traders out of business?
Where's Gabrielle?
I'm famished. A few bites of akbash is just what I need.
Excuse me, Your Highness. You want to eat akbash?
You want to eat the
Oh,
doggy?
Just joking.
Oh, the doggy does not like you, ma'am. Dogs know, dude. She's
Dog's
like, that's
confused.
not my mom.
Who's here from
She's like,
Liberia?
that's not my mom.
My fiance's brother, Philemon.
I'm sure he's not fucking evil.
You mean you
The
have
stepbrother
never
is
met your
never
husband to be?
evil.
No. If he's anything like his brother, that'd be wonderful.
Just
So you
marry
like
his
this Philemon?
brother.
Oh, yes, he's brave and noble. So how do I look?
She put bows
This
on
seems too
it.
big.
Yeah.
Ooh, how does it look?
You throw it.
I hate the
Leave it there.
voice. I hate the
looks
princess
real.
voice. It's gonna drive me
I was just trying to give it
crazy.
some color. It seems so awfully dark.
Push your shoulders back.
I feel like we should at least
Plenty
tell
of people
Gabrielle
like
it's not really Xena.
I think this is where we have Zoe Bell.
Well, it's a start.
I didn't look to see if she's on this episode.
This
I
experience.
feel I understand her plan here, but Xena gets attacked
I'll be
all
among
the
little
time.
people learning of their concerns.
Like, what happens when the princess
Well, the
gets
first
attacked
thing
for
you should
something
learn is
Xena
not to
did?
tell them little people. Give her this. She'll take care of you.
Okay, at least they're gonna tell her. I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's the crown.
Oh. Thanks.
Ma'am, you have worn a dress before.
Reluctantly.
The horse don't care. Drama, a noise, in a castle full of people.
And echoing and
I hope she kept some weapons. Uh-oh, it's gonna be a guy with like flowers or something. The shadow looked too threatening. Yeah, I win. I was like, no, the shadow looked threatening, so he can't be threatening. Oh, she's really beating the fuck out of this man. Well, I think he's gonna think you're not into him anymore. Or is that the brother?
Did you see them?
No, you scared them all away. Philemon.
Lucky I was early.
Ugh.
Remember you wanted to take a walk with me?
Why don't she
I
just
feel
marry
very
that
sorry for
guy?
you.
He brings her flowers.
oh, we don't have Zoe yet. That's a different stunt
And your brother, is he?
actress.
Why are you asking me these questions?
Well, my father thinks
Yeah,
that
I feel
the
like the
slave
girl
faction
should
is
have given
trying
her
to
a
kill
little
me.
more
I
info.
assure you, all the
Before
Liberian contingent
taking
coming
off,
here today
but-
support emancipation of the slaves.
There's no way to
We
give
would
all
freedom
the
right
info,
now if it
though.
weren't for the ancient
No.
bylaws.
I'm just like, I love Parent Trap
My
with
brother is
Lindsay
marrying a
Lohan.
beautiful,
Like, that was my
intelligent
favorite
woman
movie I
whose
watched over and over as a
face
kid.
and
And I'm like,
smile
they
light a room
studied,
brighter than
okay?
sunlight.
True.
When he hears you play
But they
the
did
harp,
have like the whole summer, so
The harp.
that's fair.
his
True.
heart will break, his mind broke. And he will feel about you as I do.
Do you think it's actually him and he wanted like,
That this is the best possible marriage for him.
I don't know, my brain is like, maybe he's actually the brother and like he wanted her to fall in love with him for him or something? I don't
suppose
know.
you know them, do you?
No, I don't.
We'll have to see.
Wait, she can't fight the ninjas
Stay
with this
behind.
guy
could get
here.
ugly.
We'll have to see how she does it.
All she needs is the girls from Love Island USA this year. They're ready to fucking fight. I mean, he's holding his own. Because they're letting him take turns, as they do in TV. The king was right. The real princess would be fucking dead by now. Well, he did take 5 swords at once. My man can fight.
Yeah, he's doing a pretty good job.
She's helping, but like he had some of that on his own. Oh, there we go. Now we're jumping in.
Your Highness, you're running the wrong way.
Right, definitely.
Wait for me.
You were so brave.
The woe of hearts, long
He's like, how do you know that? She's like, I don't know. I read a
powerless,
book. Like,
soundly in my head. For a
Gabrielle, how'd I
warrior
know you'd be
princess
talking to yourself?
lives.
She's writing.
Lives?
Me, when I read my fan fiction out loud to look for errors. I
In
mean,
sunlight.
their kind of storytelling is basically just writing fan fiction.
Sunlight is free from the gods.
Look what's sitting beside her.
Wait, did she have her fucking stick back? Ma'am,
Listen,
where are you
really gotta
hiding
look at
it?
this.
Oh, he can't help you. That's a problem. That Xena cannot help you, sweetie.
Look at the parchment stuck in her.
She's
Bustier.
like, the horse lift. That horse has never wandered off once, ma'am. Yeah, punch him. I love when actors have to play like completely different characters pretending to be other characters.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so much fun. He ran away. Ma'am, where do you hide this stick? This was my point that she had to eventually learn. She's dropped it on the ground!
And there's Argo,
Oh,
just standing there.
Are you all right? What happened at the castle?
read the paper, ma'am.
So you're Princess Diana, who just happens to look exactly like Xena.
That's Wonder Woman's name.
I know.
Test day, isn't it?
You mean you don't believe I'm Princess Diana?
Not for a minute.
Gabrielle,
And-
in what world
I
does
can't
Xena
pretend to
play
be
this
Xena
prank?
without your giving me a few
And Princess Diana is an Amazon.
I've been out of
Ah.
the castle.
So
in
kind of
years.
a,
I got lost 3
Hey,
times.
fight
it's
me.
kind of hard to believe they wouldn't do this on
Yeah.
purpose.
Where's your
And now you
lasso
don't
of
even believe
truth?
I'm me. You think I'm Xena? Well,
You're not Xena.
no, I'm Princess Diana. I don't think you should be doing that. I'm not me, woman.
You have to pretend. I'm undercover.
Stop thinking I'll try.
We're also just leaving the horse. Alright.
Yeah, Argo knows the deal.
What they do? Step in molasses?
No, that's the guy from the water thingy.
I truly, like, I feel so bad. Because I think this is his real hair.
Princess, you have to get
But
ready
I
for the
thought he was
reception.
wearing like
Your
a
husband's
Davy
visa
Crockett
arrived.
raccoon hat on his head for a
Oh.
second.
I can see that.
Her shirt is bomb. The handmaiden, the purple, like with the open. 1,000 strokes on the same piece of hair. I got
My
a lot
hair
more
is never
hair.
like someone with a lot of control over who comes and goes around here is working with them.
He's
Is
got
it
a
the
smaller
king?
crown.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
no. Yeah, this is better.
Minos,
He looks
my
less
future
like the Burger
son-in-law's
King
arrived,
now.
And the banquet in his honor is due to start soon.
I was trying to think if it could be the king, but like, why
What's
would he
wrong?
bring Xena there if he wanted his
I
daughter
could
to get
excuse you
married?
by saying the princess has been taken ill.
We've actually seen the
banquet will
king
be full
before.
of people who've known Diana since childhood.
He probably
That's
played
exactly
another
what I
old
wanna
white
be.
guy.
One of them
Yep.
might be the traitor.
I can't
Don't
tell them
worry,
apart.
I'll
I have old white guy face blindness. They all look the same.
I think you might have a oh moment once I tell you.
If he played Syphilis, bro.
No, he didn't play syphilis.
Okay. No, the Burger King crown is back. Oh, his brother's a real person. She's like, do I know that guy? I love her dress.
Mm-hmm.
It looks a little itchy on top.
It does.
It's Klaus, my ambassador to Liberia.
Looks like a used chair.
You think that guy likes money?
You're paying him too much.
Klaus has obeyed my instructions perfectly in arranging this entire marriage. He hasn't got an evil spot in his whole body.
Come
He
on,
looked
we've all got that
evil.
evil spot somewhere.
Your Majesty and royal guests.
Apparently you and Xena think alike.
Yeah. she also has watched too many shows. No.
To the most beautiful bride.
I have a toast.
Ma'am.
To the end of corruption.
Wait, so she's marrying the king of this other country? Why can't he just make slavery illegal himself? Why does he have to marry her?
Death to traitors and
I don't think he's a king. I think he's a prince. But the two kings are.
Agreed that if they got married, they'd make
Yeah.
their law. Interesting.
Did I do that right, Father?
If I followed it correctly.
Perfectly.
I cannot get
I
over
think
the
we may have
Burger King
overacted a
crown,
little
bro.
on the last one.
Now I have a toast.
You know what? We're
to my
eating
wife
now.
to be. I
Yapper.
understand that you're an accomplished musician.
Let's hear the princess play.
You don't get to
I am
ask
very
the
hungry.
princess to play. The princess
Please,
plays when
Diana,
princess
play for
wants
us.
to play. I hope Xena knows how to play the harp.
What's she going to do?
Drama. Watch her just know how to play the harp. Or pass out. Act like you've been poisoned. Somebody tuned my harp wrong.
Appears the strings are being strung too tightly.
They pop.
Maybe another day.
He's like, quit damaging everything.
Damn, the horse is gonna be so pretty.
Horses' tails are supposed to be flat and dull.
Okay, maybe the horse wants to be pretty though? Rude.
I feel pretty. Oh, so pretty.
Why are you throwing those rags on the soil? We're
She's like, you want me to
sleeping
sleep on the ground, bro?
That's
Me.
what Xena does.
Relatable.
I'm not much of a hunter. You'll have to make do with this.
What is it?
Bread,
Cheese.
cheese.
A whole block of
I've
cheese?
got some dinars.
I am not sleeping well
We
that
could go
night.
out to an inn and get some real food.
Unrefrigerated cheese.
You may look like Xena, but you're nothing alike.
Philemon
That is
thinks
the
that
point.
I'm a delicate flower.
I don't like how
Did I
she's
ever
cutting.
tell you that I haven't been outside the castle walls but
Wait
twice?
for her to.
I'm like,
And you've actually been outside
Gabrielle,
the
you've been
castle walls.
traveling too
This
long for
experience
these
will enrich
mistakes.
me and allow me
Slicing
to
her
better
thigh
Also,
my
it's
open.
kingdom.
daytime. Why are we going to bed?
She said it's gonna be night soon.
Yeah, but like, I'm going.
The
What is it,
ordinary
6 p.m.?
And I will share their simple joys. And I'll know their
Simple
hearts.
choice.
Gabrielle's like, okay, I want to go to bed.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
She's like,
Do you
ew,
have
poor
any
people.
extra
What?
crumbs for starving man and
Exactly.
his family?
Starving. There's no one starving in this kingdom.
Whatever you say.
Rich
miss.
people truly be like, just buy more food.
Wait, I think you could use this more than us.
Rich people, when they realize poor people are humans.
I know.
Philemon, what are you doing here?
And
Care
he
for some
knows
fruit?
it's not her.
Where have you taken her?
She's like, don't make me kick your ass.
Diana can't catch. I first became
I'm sorry,
suspicious
she
when you
can't
tended my
catch
bloody
from like
nose.
2 feet away.
The princess
Me?
faints at the sight of blood.
I am Princess
Who are you?
Diana. I don't want to sleep on the
My name
floor,
is Xena.
and I can't catch.
Xena,
Maybe you.
I would never harm her.
He's in love
She
with
is
her.
the most magnificent creature ever to
Yeah,
walk the
that's
earth.
pretty clear.
Her smile.
Oh my
is
god, just
daylight
marry
itself.
her, bro. The Bernie guy? Yeah. My man got set on fire and he's trying again? He
Molotov
just
cocktail.
Molotov cocktailed their house. Xena probably caught it, dude. Yeah.
How does it work?
Like this.
Yeah, he didn't throw it right. It's supposed to break and then go boom. Okay.
Yeah, she caught it.
My man, you have been set on fire 2 times. We have got to give up. Like, it's just for your own health and safety.
We're slowly getting the fire out.
Yeah, it's like, are you drowning? Like,
It's sizzling tonight, don't you think? Now, why are you trying to kill her?
money, I assume.
Your blood flow has stopped.
She's
And you're
like,
doomed
you're
to die
pissing
of
me
painful
off.
death unless you tell me who your contact inside is.
It was the King's General, Romeus. It was him
Oh my god, that guy we saw one time. How could he do this?
I understand you suspect Bramius to have something to do with the treasure.
Okay, this
As
guy
terrible
is
as it seems,
also
it appears
involved.
he's
Why are we
involved.
telling him anything? He's probably framing Bromius or whatever the fuck his name is. Or they're in it together! Oh, traumatic? YouTube, this will be blurred out if you want the video to be up. Whoa.
Along with the
Deal
rolled
the
eyes.
disgrace of being found out as a traitor.
Leader of the
Yeah,
conspiracy.
okay,
eh?
I don't
Danger's
know.
over.
Sorry, he was
I'm gonna get
framed and
Diana.
it was by that guy and then
Thank
he
you,
killed
Xena.
him.
And that explains a lot. I'm talking about the heart incident, of course. I
Stab
join
that
the king
guy.
in extending our gratitude for saving the princess.
Yeah, she's not convinced.
Nope.
Tell Diana you love her.
She's
Diana
like,
is
I love,
lawfully
like,
his.
sticking my nose where it doesn't
Diana
belong.
belongs to no one but herself.
Bitch.
It's my round killing thing.
Chakra.
Bless you.
Bless you. Maybe we
Like the
don't
time when
show
I
it
had
to the little
kill a lot of
kids.
centaurs.
She's gonna like throw it and kill the little
Not
one.
centaurs. Shows how it works.
No. I really don't want to accidentally kill a child here. I know Zeus can bring them back and shit, because they're, you know, not his family. She kills the king.
I know. Even Arco ducked.
Oh, well, all she did was fix the crown.
Now we know why it was so tall.
They have nothing.
Welcome home, Your Highness. My
Hello.
brother looks forward to his introduction.
She gonna marry him?
We're soon to be family.
Oh my god. Well, maybe she don't see him that way, you know?
You do remember her talking about him, right?
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah, but like
We're leaving here
maybe
as soon
she's
as I can
just
get
really
out this
nice.
place.
Like I don't know.
We're going to be
She
in court.
seems like fine with it, bro.
I can't wait to get my stuff back from Diana.
Are you telling
With Xena out of
me
the way.
that
Killing
guy
Diana
is
would be
evil? I
That's
never
exactly
could've
what I'm
known.
telling you.
I never could have known.
Good, good.
I just
Did you
what?
love her?
Who?
Use this
Diana,
for
who
a
do you
summon.
think?
Oh, Diana.
That guy? Who loves money?
It's all right with you. I'll head
The
back home right after the
capitalist
wedding.
guy is
You'll want to be alone with your
evil.
bride, and there's nothing really left for me to do.
I do the auto-generated thumbnails on my other
Yeah.
ones.
Borrow this chair from you.
And every once in a while I get a
Return it
good
now.
one. I'm like, yeah, we'll use that one.
What do you need the chair for?
To stand on while we cut down that swine who hung himself.
There was
They,
nothing to stand
he's
on this
still
No, sir.
up there?
Not a thing.
Y'all didn't notice there was nothing for him to hang himself
Had to
from.
have been
Alright.
murdered, Your Highness.
At least
There was nothing for him to
Philemon
stand on to hang
was
himself.
smart enough
What
to
can
realize
this
that.
mean?
The wedding must be cancelled.
No,
We
Drama.
can't.
I'm asking you from my heart.
And she's like, stop being a bitch. Do what I say.
You can see where the horse went before.
Your Highness looks beautiful.
The princess
What's
is
she
dead.
do? Iconic dress. Iconic.
Lots of bows and
Klaus.
flowers.
Here is where you will crown your bride and join
Yes.
our kingdoms.
The purple and yellow doesn't look as good on him as it did her.
Yeah.
Me looking at the evilest chandelier I've ever seen. On top of them.
Princess is still in danger.
We couldn't, like, I don't know, pause the wedding till we got that figured out. She got her stick back!
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Guys, you're gonna get crushed by the ugliest chandelier I've ever seen.
It is quite ugly.
This is who I'm marrying?
Sorry, he's turned off by the fact that she can kick ass.
Which means Diana's
That's the best
someplace else.
part.
Probably a-
Someone restring the harp.
Yep.
I don't know that that's how that would work, but I support you.
I'm not marrying this woman.
Tragic.
What are you doing? We must hurry.
There's something that's been
She's-
bothering me.
Not Xena.
Did you tell her?
No,
Why not?
because I don't think she loves me.
That's
I like
not true.
how-
I do.
I was gonna say, I like how she's still timid but sounding forceful.
Yeah, she got better. The horse is like, oh, I'll give you privacy.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, sorry, I'm not watching.
It's like walking in on your parents.
Oh no, he fixed the Burger King crown.
The other crown was just his sleeping hat.
God, he's like, yeah, my crown for when I'm just hanging out at home, you know.
I hope I find someone who'll make me smile like that.
You'll just leave them the next
Just don't be afraid to
episode,
speak up on it.
Gabrielle. Like,
You had people waiting on you hand and foot, fulfilling your every whim.
Hey, that's what you're here for.
You had all the riches a
I
person could
also
desire,
think
and you didn't enjoy
that would be a
It's
lot.
just not me. I didn't say I couldn't get used to it.
But I...
Excuse me.
Donut holes. Low life. Ian Miller. Congratulations. I imagine him calling his parents. I got the part. I'm playing a low life. Coincidental identical twin were harmed during production.
Alright.
This is where we think they actually use the same actress, but she actually does have a twin.
So, what did you think of that one?
I like that episode. I mean, I like the Princess Popper storylines, like when they're used in other things too.
Mm-hmm.
And I like when actors have to play off themselves and like play other personalities in the same show. Like one that comes to the top of my mind is Vampire Diaries, and Elena and Catherine and Nina Dobrev plays both characters.
Yeah.
I think one is better than the other as a Catherine Pierce crazy girl stan. But I think the actress did a really good job of like playing the two very differently and then playing each other. I think that's difficult. That's hard to do. It can feel silly, and like I think that works because these shows do have an element of silliness to them.
Yeah.
So I think they played it off really well.
Yeah. If you can get the trope to fit the storyline, it works really well.
Yeah, and I think those parts were good enough that like I didn't care that much that it was pretty clear who the bad guy was. It was just like, yeah, of course it's the rich capitalist guy. Like we used to as a country understand that rich people were the problem. I don't know what's happened in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
What is going on? But
Well,
that's like, yeah.
Well, yeah, the bad guy was obvious, but the twist was supposed to be that Xena and Diana never switched places back.
Yeah, they never switched back. Which,
Yeah.
I mean, that worked too.
So there's a little bit of surprise because they both improved on playing each other.
Yeah. Which I think helps. I kind of had a feeling though. Because I was like, well, they're not going to make it back in time.
Yeah.
But overall, I think it's a really fun episode. I think when you get to explore, like, when actors get to have fun and do stuff like that, I think if they're enjoying it, the episodes are better.
Yeah. Well, this is the third time that Lucy has played another character if we include the Hercules series.
Yeah. She should just play all the characters. Who needs other characters? She can just play them all.
Yeah. The original storyline, the plot, is the female version of the novel The Prisoner of Zenda from 1894. So it's an old storyline.
Yeah.
And then,
felt, yeah.
Sorry. And then you mentioned The Prince and the Pauper, which was 1881, which is even earlier. And then Alexander Dumas, not dumbass, but Dumas.
It kind of looks like dumbass. So.
The Man in the Iron Mask, which was 1850. So all of those, 1800s basically is when this storyline dates back to.
Yeah, I think it was definitely used in a lot of stories and fairy tales and stuff.
Yeah.
I think because it's an interesting concept, it allows you to use one actor for multiple things too, so you don't have to pay an extra or someone else.
Well, yes and no. You're still paying an extra, but you're not paying them as much as...
Yeah, because they're not going to have a speaking role.
Yeah.
Like, you're not... Because you have to pay more the minute someone has a speaking role. So,
well,
like... They just need them to stand there when it's the back of the head or something.
I was waiting for you to say how awkward it was to have the scene where Philemon approaches Xena to get her back to the castle. All of it was at a distance. And I was waiting for you to say, why is it all at a distance?
I don't know. It did not bother me at all.
Oh, okay. It bothers me. But I think part of the reason why they chose to do that was she was still in disguise. So,
Yeah, and maybe they just were running out of time and could only do like the wider shots and didn't have time to get any close-ups.
maybe.
Like, it just things like that happen too. Or like when you're filming outside, like maybe there's not the best spot for what you want. So I think productions have to like adapt to that kind of stuff when they want to film on location.
Yeah.
No, yeah, the money guy being evil, like it reminded me of when I went to see the new Mary Poppins, like whenever it came out, like 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah.
With a friend, and we were watching, and they go to this banker guy for help, and I go, well, that's not gonna end well. And she's like, wait, what do you mean he's gonna help them? And I'm like, okay, sure, yeah, the rich white banker's gonna help them. Good call. She's better at movies now because we've watched so many together, but she used to be a like take it at face value movie watcher.
Yeah.
And I'd love going to movies with her because she'd always be shocked, and I was like, yeah, Wendy, of course. Of course he's evil.
Couldn't you see it coming a mile away? Yeah.
Uh,
Okay. So Xena is often mistaken for an Amazon, but frequently denies the title of Amazon, as well as refusing to call herself a warrior princess. In this episode, she protects Princess Diana, a name and inferred title shared by Wonder Woman. Incidentally, this is a character to whom Lucy Lawless has loaned her voice in Justice League: The New Frontier.
I mean, I think she's a good choice for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's so many parallels between Xena and Wonder Woman. It's like you can't pretend there wasn't inspiration taken.
Oh yeah.
Like hello. But I think that makes sense. I think and I understand why Xena says she's not an Amazon, because I think that we see that that's a specific group of women in this show.
Yeah.
But also like in the Wonder Woman, like they're not like fully human either. Like
Right.
they have special abilities and are like bigger and stronger, and like, so I think that makes sense.
Also on the fandom, it was pointed out that Lucy had to play 4 characters in this episode. So she played the obvious Xena and Diana, but the other 2 overlooked characters she played were Xena as Diana and Diana as Xena. So, which you alluded to that.
Yeah, I always think that's fun. And like, if the actor can pull it off, I'm always impressed.
Yeah. And then I had said that you'd seen the king before, not the king himself, but the character, the actor, the Burger King. You remember the seer from the Hercules movies?
Yeah.
Or actually, no, he wasn't in the movie.
He was in a couple of the episodes of the show, right?
He was in the first season of Hercules, yeah.
Yeah, it's that guy.
The seer, the old guy, the doom and gloom.
I'm telling you, they all look the same. I don't.
Well, I wouldn't have known it was the same character had I not read it, because the seer, they have scruffed like up a little bit more. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I feel like I remember him being in a lot of purple.
Plus, he's got the prosthetic to cover the eyes because he was blind.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that would make it harder. I feel less bad for not recognizing him.
Yeah. So we got to see Norman Forsey again. That was his name.
I thought he was good. Like, normally, I don't care that much about the side characters, obviously. Like, I think it's easy to care about Diana because she's played by an actress we already care about.
Right.
But, like, I liked the king. I thought he was fine and he did a good job. So I was fine with him.
Your suspicions of him went away quickly.
Yeah, I was like, no, it doesn't make sense for him to try to kill his daughter and bring Xena, so I don't think it's him.
Yeah.
But I just had an Angel episode where a dad was trying to sacrifice his daughter, so I was a little sus. I was like,
I know which one you just watched then.
Yeah, if you want to watch me yell at Wesley, go watch that episode.
Any question for the audience?
Oh, we could do which show that has used like the character pretending to be the other character pretending, like, you know, where someone had to play two pretending to be each other. Which like show or movie of that is your favorite? Because mine is Parent Trap.
Okay.
With Lindsay Lohan.
I will admit, I'm a big fan of both Buffy and Xena. And I get upset when people say Buffy was the first to do this and do that. And I'm like, but Xena did it first. However,
Buffy Faith.
Sorry, I do love the Buffy Faith one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one too, actually. That they did really well. In that one, they are playing each other, and both actresses do a really good job.
Yeah. All right. Well, if we don't have anything else to say,
I'm trying to think. No, I don't think so.
All right. Well, I want to thank everybody for joining us on this journey. We'll see you all on the next one. Bye.